Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center on this Martin Luther King Jr. Day afternoon, and it's turned out to be a pretty nice day across the area. You can see some high clouds mixing in with lots of sunshine. Here we are approaching mid-afternoon, and temperatures have already warmed into the 60s over parts of the ArkLaTex, and we'll see temperatures stay pretty close to normal here as we go through tonight and tomorrow, at least especially tomorrow. Robin started a Futurecast as we show you the next couple of days, shows some high clouds over us tonight. We'll call it partly cloudy. Tomorrow we'll see that mix of clouds and sunshine that will combine with this south to southeasterly wind to warm us back up pretty close to normal with highs in the mid to upper 50s across the area. Clouds will increase tomorrow night as we'll see our first round of rain begin to move into the region late tomorrow night. That scattered shower activity will linger through Wednesday before coming to an end Wednesday night. And you can see as we go through Thursday, we will likely stay mostly cloudy with temperatures staying a touch on the cool side. Highs both Wednesday and Thursday will be in the 50s. Now, longer range by now, you've probably heard that we have a possibility for a winter storm this weekend. As what's going to be happening is we're going to see a couple of things come together just right as we're going to be watching a huge Arctic air mass dive into the eastern half of the country. We're talking lows approaching 30 below over the northeastern sections of the country. At the same time, this upper level low is going to be digging into northwestern Mexico, setting up a southwesterly flow over the top of that cold air. And what all that means is that we will see the setup for a mixed bag of winter precipitation as we start off as rain, see some freezing rain, then see some sleet, and we could end things with a mixture of sleet and snow across the ArkLaTex Saturday night. And you can see that decrease in precipitation Saturday night. We will stay cold Sunday with temperatures struggling to make it above freezing. And then next week we will stay chilly with nothing much more as far as precipitation next week. Here's an early look at, first of all, freezing rain potential. This is going to be the biggest concern. You can see the Blenda model shows amounts could exceed that 1/4 of an inch threshold where we tend to see some issues with power outages develop. So that's going to be something we'll be watching very closely. Again, this will be heaviest during the day on Saturday. And then as far as the sleet and snow, late Saturday evening is when this will become more of what we'll be seeing. And you can see the Blenda model shows amounts of 1 to maybe as high as 2 inches over the northern sections of the ArkLaTex, amounts probably below an inch. And this does include a mixture of sleet and snow. In other words, solid precipitation accumulation for the most part here on tap for the weekend. Again, this is the morning run. I'm going to give you an update and kind of show you some high-end, worst-case scenarios with the Blenda models in my Weather Worries article that I'm going to be writing as soon as that data comes in here later this Monday afternoon. So all that being said, here's what it looks like for tonight. As we head back to the present, you can see a partly cloudy sky. Temperatures will dip below freezing with lows in the 20s and low 30s, right around 31 degrees tonight in Shreveport, 27 degrees for the nighttime low in Texarkana. Tomorrow, expect a partly cloudy sky. Temperatures almost on the mild side as we'll be approaching 60, 59 in both Marshall and Shreveport, 55 degrees in Texarkana. And you can see the cold on the way here as Saturday in the morning will begin close to freezing. We will fall into the 20s during the day. Notice 19 for the low Saturday night. Quite a bit colder over the northern sections of the area, and we'll see temperatures Sunday afternoon struggle to make it 2, if not a little bit above freezing before the 40s and low 50s return next week. So again, it's still early in the game. Changes in what I just showed you very well likely will occur. So stay tuned for the latest here in the coming days for a possible winter storm on the way this weekend.